kama sina relationship within myself, I cannot have a relationship with you. There'll always be chaos because I have chaos within me.
Hi, hello, how are you? Welcome to yet another episode of IHNDY series. My name is Sam Nabule and growth is our business. Conversations such as this are part of the tools that we use to actualize that end. Now, I know we've been dormant for quite some time, about 7 months if I'm not wrong. We got busy with life, did some other things. We were successful in them, and now we've come here back to give you what we've always been giving you. And today, I'm joined with a friend of mine. Tumekuwa tukichokozana pale Instagram. We've been beefing. A good beef because of difference in opinion on a number of things. And today we want to solve that beef through a conversation, and we see how that will help us. Now with me here is a beautiful young lady. I'll allow her to introduce herself because, hey, me, I don't have the CV that she has. So I'll allow her to tell us who she is, what she does, what her passions are, and why she's here in this show today. Hi.
Hi.
Karibu sana.
Asante.
It's been a while.
It's been a minute.
Ulipotea, life got busy on my end as well.
Ambia watu kweli uliingia wash.
No.
Guys, acha tuwaambie ukweli.
I have no idea what she's talking about. But yeah, finally here we are.
Yeah.
We've been planning this thing since last year, December.
Imagine. It's almost a year.
It's almost a year.
Almost.
We were actually planning for an entirely different show with an entirely different program. But tufanye IHNDY kwanza before that one materializes.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll just
we will know.
We'll just have it. So, you mind introducing yourself?
I'm Annette Wanjiru. Nanjo kwa Instagram. My brother over here, we differ, but yeah, I'm very vocal in opinions, especially when it comes to women and relationships widely, and also growth as a person and as a woman, and what do you bring to the table also? Yes.
So, what are you bringing on the table?
My mind.
Thank you. No, right now we have no table here, so it's just the chair. So bringing your mind to the chair.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much. What are your values in life?
I'm a person who values communication and thoughtfulness. Because thoughtfulness in a way of siwezi penda kufanywa kitu, hata mimi siwezi penda. You see, like I do not want to do. It's said in the Bible, do unto others what you want to do unto you.
Yes.
Yeah, so I value that very, very much. Like, siwezi penda mtu akue hurt. Venye mimi nimekuwa hurt. So that is what I value in life. And also communication. As much as you say communication is the solve of everything, it is not.
All right.
Yes.
Now, it's good that you're beginning to define opinion right from this moment, because one, I also used to think communication is key until I realized comprehension is key.
Yes.
Because if you don't understand each other, you can communicate all you want, but it will be silent chaos.
It's like you're talking to this wall.
Yes. I'm speaking Chinese, you're speaking Mandarin, and we just can't. However much you want to communicate.
How much if you use a microphone, a megaphone, everything.
Just won't work. But also in communication, it so happens that most of you people, and you, I mean ladies, you normally want us to read between the lines, which for us, we prefer things to be said straight to the point. And I think that's where most of you get it wrong in relationships. Because you always want your man to read your mind. You want your man to understand your perspective without voicing it out.
True.
And I think that's where a lot of chaos come in. Now, before we get into the chaos in the relationship, you said you're somebody who values, you're a thoughtful person.
Yes.
And I believe that is key for building a sound relationship, right? Now, you mind telling us how that's important, especially the issue of self-awareness, the issue of self-knowledge when it comes to preparing yourself to get into a relationship with somebody?
Okay. In regarding to thoughtfulness in self-awareness, I will say like, I really, really have to get to know myself, the deeper version of myself. Like, am I someone, when I get into a small confrontation, how do I react? Do I start being dramatic, throwing things all over the wall, beating people up? Okay, we don't beat people up.
That's subject to debate. That's subject to debate.
Yes, beating people up or just creating chaos. You see, if you really don't know yourself, if you really don't know what you want in a relationship, unajua, kama sina relationship within myself, I cannot have a relationship with you. There'll always be chaos because I have chaos within me. So how would I form a relationship within you? You see?
True.
So first it starts with self-awareness. Ninajijua kama Annette Wanjiru. Do I know what I really want in life? What do I really want to give to the other person? Do I really want to be angry all the time, moody all the time? You see?
Okay.
So that is what I can say.
Now, how do you reach there? How do you know yourself? Because it's important to know yourself, but how do you know yourself?
It takes a lot.
All right.
Because naweza sema many people get to know themselves maybe ukiwa university, mkishatoka university. Because ukitoka university uko ile hyper. The time I have to date. The time kutafuta mwanaume. Yeah, it's my time. Nimekuwa nikifungiwa nyumbani na mzazi wangu. So you have this it's like a fantasy. You want to
a false sense of freedom.
You see, you want to do everything, do drugs. Niko natembea na velo, Java.
All right.
You see, you have so many things, but ukifika that point that left unagonga coffee, right unagonga coffee. Not everything is going to what you thought is going to go to plan. Uko like enyewe nikikasirikanga napenda kushautia watu. Enyewe I don't think about others. Enyewe I don't do this and this and this and this. You see, you start now questioning yourself. Am I really the problem? You see, nimefunzwa characters kutoka nikuwe mdogo, values kutoka nikuwe mdogo. Do I really follow them ama ndiko nazipata juu niko kwetu? You see?
So you're saying a hard crisis helps to
It really, really helps.
Okay.
And also, if you're a person who values meditation and getting to know your inner self, maybe if you are one person who loves to read the Bible, reading the Bible, get to know who God is. And getting to know who God is, get to know yourself.
True.
Yeah.
Now, second question about self-awareness and self-knowledge. I've done all that na nimejijua.
Yeah.
And to my surprise, the person I am is not a good person. All right? Because I've come to establish that, okay, you know, there is self-knowledge, knowing I'm a good person, but also there is knowing I'm a very chaotic person, I'm poor at communication, I'm very aggressive, I'm very egocentric. What's next? What's next after that?
Ni kujua how to navigate it. Okay. Because I can be having friends who have the same character. Na sioni kama ni shida. Tuko hivyo. Maybe my friends tuko hivyo. People have meted wako hivyo.
Mimi nakuanga tu hivyo.
Nakuanga nakuanga hivyo. Kwetu tunakuanga hata hivyo. You see, you think it is normal, but it is not normal. Until you get to a space where you interact with the people, hata unaanza kuangaliwa kama mtu mwenda wazimu. Like, hey Annette. Like, hey Annette, mtu are behaving in such situations. Or you get into other versions of friendship that they value communication. They value somebody who's thoughtful. They value someone who thinks about them. But uko hapo kitu kidogo. Hey, Sam, hata uko nafikiria ukifanya hivyo, you see, just shouting instead of calming down, talking about it. Okay, ukifanya 1 2 3, mbona we start talking about it. You see, when you get to another space of friendship, because me I feel ni vizuri at some point to change your perspective, change your friends. Si necessary to watch you cut off watu, hapana.
Just try new territories.
New territories. Ndo angalie, okay, hawa mabadis wanakuanga aje.
Okay.
You see, okay, how do people behave when maybe in workplaces? How do people behave here and here and here? It helps you know yourself. Know yourself. Maybe nikienda workplace, nakuanga introvert au nakuanga extrovert. Am I someone who yule natafuta kule kijana wa boss na mfuatafuata? You see? it is very nice. Inakusaidianga sana. And also to sit down na ni vizuri kujournal.
Okay.
It's very nice to journal. Like, okay, Annette, I have this weakness. How can I do it to Nini? You might not be a very good communicator to maybe wambie, hey Sam, niko na shida 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How can you help me? Kama huwezi hiyo, mimi nasemanga talk to someone, maybe a therapist, or talk to God. Yeah.
Very good. So I have known myself, I've known who I am, I've known I'm either a good person, I focus on that, or I'm a bad person and I try to work things out. And now I feel like I'm ready to get into a relationship. You know? Because this is your space within that age bracket. And you really want to connect with someone because love is a human need, right? And among your circles, you've made friends. And kuna ule rafiki moja, you feel like I'm really connected to this person and I really want to, try it out with him or her. Do you think that's a good idea, to date your friends?
Well, most people say that good relationships are formed on friendships. Yes.
But not with friends.
Yes. Yes, very true. Dating your friends can go in 2 ways. It's either you become the bestest of the best of relationship, the best. Hadi watu they envy your relationship.
Couple goals.
Hata kidogo tuanze kuza mnaombanga mlima gani. You see? Or it turns out to be a very toxic thing. Because maybe when we are friends, you saw I have some characters that you like. Annette anakuanga hivi na hivi. Ninaweza penda mtu wako hivyo. But in a relationship, it's a different kind of thing. You get to know someone deeper. Their flaws. What do they like? What are their family issues? What are the childhood traumas? You see? What did she go through to get where she reached? Everything about this person, the inner, the physical, the everything. Unaona? So ukiwa na mtu pia ana mko tu hapo kufurahishana, kuna mali mtaenda.
All right.
Mtakosana.
Okay. So this relationship has to be built on friendship but not with friends.
Yes.
And okay, I want to ask you a question. In your opinion, what do you think is the age bracket that somebody can get into a love relationship and it is considered as an informed decision? Because unfortunately, and I know we've had this conversation before, there is a way love shuts down your brain. When they say love is blind, it blinds you. It blinds your mental capacity. You begin doing things that are, for lack of a better word, stupid.
Yeah.
And you don't just really connect things just because you're in love and you're enjoying the space. So in your opinion, what age bracket can you say that when I fall in love when I'm within this age bracket, then it's an informed decision, and the other party won't use me, for his or her own advantage, so that it will be, it will not be a partnership of convenience for him, or for her. What do you think is that age bracket?
Okay, personally, I don't think there's an age bracket.
Okay,
because
it blinds everyone.
Yeah. Ask girls out here.
Okay.
They've done stupid things for love. Because sometimes you sit down and start asking yourself, like flashbacks. Yeah.
What was that?
I walked 7 miles just to see my boyfriend.
There are those who carry pans to go and cook chapos.
I from my house, sijosha nguo zangu, but I go and wash clothes for my man because it's my man.
Annette, honest question here. Honest question. Shida inakuanga nini? Especially, okay, not to be biased or anything, but I think love blinds ladies more than it does on men. Of course, it makes men fall as well.
Yeah.
But the rate at which it makes ladies fall, it's very alarming.
Very alarming.
I know of cases where you try to literally pull somebody out of a relationship na hakuji hatoki nje.
It depends. Mimi nasemanga it is subject to change.
Okay.
It's just my opinion. If me as Annette, maybe in my parents never gave me the love. Maybe mimi nilikuwa ule mtoto tu by the way. Ashira umesoma? Kuna school fees? Kuna pocket money? Umekula? Umeshiba? Uko na nguo?
That's it.
That is how they showed their love.
There was no affection.
No affection. So when you get a man who shows you that type of love,
even just a little bit of it.
Drop tu. Si mbili moja.
Unachanganyikiwa.
Hey, God. I can even move everyone from Kenya. I can even sell my kidney to buy whatever he wants.
What's the psychology behind it?
I really don't know. It's like ukishapenda mtu, it's like your subconscious, the brain that makes you make informed decisions. Inasema bye.
Tutakutana on the other.
It is time to go to Dubai. You see, it's like it shuts down kabisa. Yani inafungwa. Hata even when your friends come to tell you, oh Annette, mwache, hata tulimwona sisi na dem mwingine nini. You got your boyfriend, babe. Niliambiwa nini. He soothes you. Unajua? One thing about men.
Okay.
One thing I know about men. Akijua msichana anampenda to death. They will use that to their advantage. And they know your weakness. They know your strength. So wanajua pale kukuguzililia.
Okay, I don't think it's any different with ladies. If a lady knows this man loves him. Hey. Kitakuramba. Honestly, I've had stories, guys I used to grow up with, and you know, they fall in love, and I'm really happy for them. But then at some point, somebody anakuja anakuambia mzee Sam, akinataka kutoka but siezi. You're like, what's tying you there? I've really always wanted to understand the psychology behind love. You know, okay, no, I know love means different things to different people.
Yes.
But kuna hii ya mapenzi hii.
It's like kind of a witchcraft. It's like a form of witchcraft. Ni kitu hiezi, it's like a spiritual thing.
You know, there are men in this country and also in this world who they take their babes to a nice dinner date in Kempinski. Na hiyo time madam amemuomba, let's say punch 500 bob afanye kitu home.
Ndio maana
ataambia madam anze akisina do kumekauka. But sio 30k imemwagwa Kempinski. I'm like, what goes on? I really want to understand.
You know, it differs because in girls, unaweza pata msichana atatoka yes, but she'll keep going back. Yani, it's like she'll keep. Yani, kuna kitu inamvuta tu hapo. Like, most people say it's bedroom matters, and it is true.
Okay.
It's very, very true. Unaweza pata kijana hata title deed.
But ana supplement mahali.
Ana supplement. Anything. But the girl will come back. Ever.
Now what happens now? I'm trying to hit both genders, all right? Now for the case of a man, what keeps a man there in that toxic kind of relationship?
What is the end goal for him? Nini unajua kuna ile thrill. In love kuna thrill.
Okay, this is new.
Kuna thrill. Joe, the thing that will me keeping nikuje tu kwako, there's a thrill that you give me. That nenye sipati kwa mtu mwingine. A thrill. Maybe this girl, she's very maybe understanding, and hata anaweza kata msikize. And is what he likes. Kuna hiyo thrill tu.
Okay.
Hiyo thrill, yani it's like an adrenaline kind of thing. Unaona?
Okay.
It's like hata ukipenda chele anaweza kusongeshea mountain lakini akupatia hiyo thrill.
Now, Annette, you are a participant in this world of love, right? And especially in Kenya, in your age bracket, and even worse, here in Nairobi. With all the stories we are hearing about, you know, whatever is going on, do you believe love is real for people of your age bracket? Or it's just some transactional game that people are playing? That I see Annette, and Annette comes from a background whereby she has a key that once I get, I can open a number of doors for myself.
Okay.
And so I'll come in and pretend that I love her, yet in real sense, I'm just trying to climb the ladder of my own life.
Okay.
Reverse the same story to you. With these many Forex guys in Nairobi and wash. A lady sees money and material and anasema, hey, me, I'm struggling financially, and this man is willing to, buy me stuff. Let me go there in the name of love and benefit for myself. Do you think love is real right now, especially in your age bracket? I'm not talking about millennials.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Gen Z.
Gen Z. I don't think it's real.
Okay.
Because if it's real love glows differently rather than false love. And in our generation, we are used to YouTube love. And the couples maybe in developed countries. We tend to see like, they grow from a young age. They've grown from 19, 20. And love is sorry. That is a developed country, guys.
Okay.
Developed. And you really have to invest. Relationship is investment.
Okay.
In shamba, invest.
All right.
You see? Na it is transactional. Like, after mimi.
Okay, yeah, please. This is a safe space. Soviets, please.
Yeah, Soviets. After mimi, I've gotten to that situation. Like, you get someone, kona pesa, he's ready to do everything for you. Everything. Hey, everything. He's promising you the life you dream of. But it narrows down to, do you really want that? Because you can't fake forever. Like you can see right now, all over YouTube, all over social media. Our couples walikuwa na lavish. They can't fake forever. Wanachana sahi. You can't fake forever. Itafika a point, you start, it's like you're hitting a wall. You can't move. People mnagombana, msikizani, you have different goals, different aspirations, different thoughts. Yani unaona? Right now it's like, it is either transactional, ama nimeumizwa na kuja kukuumiza.
Okay.
Unaona?
Okay.
Ama ni trial and error, nataka kujua relationship inakuanga aje like that.
Mtu wa kaliba huwa anapenda
aje.
Mtu kutoka hii side anapenda
aje. Wakale anapenda aje.
Okay.
Wakikuyu wako aje.
Okay.
You see, it's like sampling.
Now it begs the question, because I know from psychology, from anthropology, from sociology, love is a human need, which everybody experiences.
Yes.
We want to love somebody and we want to be loved by somebody. Now, in such a context right now, how do you know that this love is real? Hii ingine, hii inachezwa hapa.
There's something we say, okay, as ladies, if he wanted to, he will.
Okay.
I know, if a man loves you, atacha mamake akuje.
See, that's what these Forex guys are doing to you people. And you're thinking it's love.
You see, but it differs.
How?
Hii utanionyesha, unajua, ninakwambia real love glows. It shows. Yani inaoneshanga yenyewe, ukijana nipenda. Watching you to fake, you can't fake everything, Sam. You cannot. You can only fake to a point. Like, to fake kwa social media, tunapendana.
Kwa hao mapendana.
Tunarushana hata masufuria. You see?
Yeah.
When a man loves you, hata yeye unaweza sema, when a man loves you. Yani
anakuwa mjinga,
anakuwa tu kama mwanamke, anakuwa mjinga. It's like he'll make plans for you to go on dates. He'll make plans, yani he'll show you enyewe he loves you. Wacha wengine watu wa Forex atakupatia pesa. Mbona pesa nyele? Shika. I think it's love.
Yeah.
Because that is what we perceive as love. You're giving me money.
Provision. Watu wanasemanga, the 5 love languages. Most people of your generation wanasema, for me, there is no physical touch. There is no words of affirmation. Nani, gift me.
Gift me.
Gift me.
And it's
better if it comes in dollars.
Ndio hiyo. Kama una pesa, roho yangu iko open. It's not vacant. It is very occupied.
Now let's talk about manipulation, because that's where all the toxicity comes in. I once read somewhere that if a lady wants you, bro, atakupata.
Ukweli.
Whether you run away or not.
It is true.
How do you manage to do that?
Men are very simple beings.
Okay.
Very simple.
And that means what exactly?
Simple in that, if I get to know you vizuri Sam, I know how to get you.
Okay.
I know what you like, how you like your women, and I'll be that.
Okay.
You'll
play that character.
That character. I'll assume that character.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll manipulate to making you see I am the one you want. See mwingine. I'll even make, because unapatanga those women who manipulate you, they are close to you. Ni mtu anajua, Sam uko na crush na nani? I'll make sure crush uko naye utamchukia.
Okay.
Unaona?
Yeah, you guys are good at that.
Ama ni make sure huyu mdem atakuchukia. Vibaya sana. She'll hate you. And I'll make sure to isolate you in a way that ni mimi tu utaona.
Let's turn the table around. From your perspective, how do you think men get to manipulate ladies? What's the entry point? Enye unaona mwanaume akianza kufanya hii na lady wake akubali, hii inaenda kumramba mbaya. What do you think that is one thing that men do enye ukishaona hiyo jua ni red flag of manipulation?
One, obviously as a man, okay, I don't know, I'm not very sure, but as a man, huwezi manipulate msichana anajua what she wants.
True.
Naona what she wants in a relationship. But ukipata ule tunaitanga abelu. Anyway, tumjinga.
Okay.
Those are just ghetto terms.
All right.
Ukipata ule msichana, she's desperate for love.
And she has not done a lot of work on herself.
And she's desperate. Kuna wasichana wako desperate for love.
Yes.
Just because they've heard about the theory of love. From maybe mimi namwambia rafiki yangu, boyfriend wangu ananipenda, so ako na hiyo theory. You see? Yeah. So akipata msichana kaa huyo, wanafanya nusikina bare minimum.
Okay.
Very bare. Na kupeleka KFC siku moja. Mtu kusema, chile wako na do, you see? Alafu maybe nakunulia flowers. Ana make sure na kuentice. Na vitu
bare minimum.
Very bare. Very, anaweza kupeleka kule Mutura. You see? Very bare. Anaweza kupeleka kule nyama choma. Something very minimal ama to attention. One thing that will get a girl attention. Mpe to attention.
Okay.
Text her 3,000 messages a day. My Lord. My Lord.
Now, before to end hapo. In my opinion, I may be entirely wrong on this, but I've gathered that for men, it's hard for me to see what my bro is doing to her babe, and I may also want to do that, or what the babe is doing to my bro, and I come home tell my babe, hey, wenzako wanafanya hivi, do this. But it's very easy for a girl, aone another relationship, runs back to the man, sema wewe wenzako wanapeleka girlfriends au Masai Mara for the weekend. What are you doing? You know, the other day, especially, I normally pity men who are in relationships that Valentine's period, because the pressure is real. One, I believe Valentine's Day is a day to celebrate love, not women. I may be wrong for this, but I believe this is love being celebrated. Not ladies, not girlfriends, not mothers, not wives,
just
but love. All right?
Yeah.
And so if two people are loving each other, then they ought to celebrate each other.
Yes.
But pressure iko Nairobi kwa wanaume. Hiyo time. Hi. And so ladies are very comparative when it comes to how they want to experience love. Because you see maybe beshte yako amenunuliwa gari na the boyfriend. You can't pressure this young man. Mzee, bana, watu wananunuliwa maprando, what are you doing? Where do you think that comes from?
It is entirely peer pressure. Because once I've built a relationship with you, nafaa kukuelewa. I should know your limits. Kama wezi nunulia Prado, Mungu wangu.
Nisikusumbue.
Nataka uze wazazi wako. You see, so it's just peer pressure. Either like it's just infatuation.
Okay.
nataka boyfriend wangu nifanyie hivi ndio hata mabishti wangu one boyfriend wangu kama do napendwa. Wewe nini unasema napendwa? You see, it's like utaki watu waone boyfriend wako anafanyanga the bare minimum, which is not the bare minimum, but it is what he can afford.
Yes,
it is what he can do. Maybe hata hafanyangi what extravagant things, but he makes sure he shows you the love. But wewe, your mates are receiving flowers. Your mates are receiving date at Kempinski, Diani, Dubai. That is what you want. Na hapo ndo tunakoseanga. Because unapatianga mwanaume pressure, anakuwa like, I succumb to this pressure. This is a man who really loved you. Maybe ningeform something better. But because of that pressure umemwekea, anakuacha. I hate men. Fear men.
I think men and women treat breakups differently.
Yeah.
All right. But I've gathered that from a number of podcasts I've listened to and also stories I've heard. Ladies, you guys, you normally believe that you always have to upgrade. Ukiachana na huyu mwanaume, the next one you get has to be better than him. And what is better for you? Better is good money, more money than this other guy. A good job than this other guy.